Do you think a lot of guys or some of the guys are intimidated by like a camera or a phone in their face when you're wanting to talk to them, or why they might not want to talk?
I think that obviously we don't play by the rules.
Right.
Uh, I would say you could go to 99% of every interview out there of every weekend from everybody, from Dirt Vision, this guy, that guy, and they're all pretty much the same. Are they not? I mean, it's the same. The interviews we see in the pits is almost the exact same interviews we saw in the front straightaway.
Right. Well, maybe a little bit.
A little bit different, but not much. But when the Chaz is asking you questions, you don't know what the fuck's about to happen. What is this? I think it's a fear factor.
I think so.
If you're not able to think fast and think quick, and they've seen Kyle Larson crack under a question from me.
Yeah.
People have never seen that. Like when I did that interview with Kyle and he cracked over just a basic question, it was like, people were like, I've never seen Kyle like that. Wow. I was like, I bet Caitlin has, but yeah, it was like crazy. But I think they see that and they're scared. They're scared. They're worried that I'm going to ask them something that they just don't want to answer. They're to X, Y, Z, go home, have a beer. They don't want to talk serious about the sport or talk about this serious subject or topic or give an opinion on a half-ass, even though it's a serious discussion. You know, they don't want to talk about a tech thing or whatever the flavor of the week is. They're just afraid of that.
Right.
You know, and especially at a Houston's race like we saw this weekend, I bet you a lot of them thought, you know, I would be one of the first ones to talk about track conditions. You noticed a lot of drivers and people publicly were extremely quiet about that topic. Did you see any of them talking about that publicly?
No.
No one. But privately, that was the damn...
That was a hot topic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you don't want to turn the camera on with the Chaz because all that shit that everybody talks, I'm letting people know about it. I'm not a real good behind the back shit talker guy, Sean. Like that, at least I think that's why people call me authentic, because whatever I think, I'm saying it live on the camera. I'm not even saying it to your face. I'm letting everyone know. So, I think it's one of those things. And then they may just not like me, and that's fine. That's fine. There's some people that just don't like me. It could be a fan of somebody. I've said something. It's really not even something I said about them. It could be something that I said about the buddy system. And you got a little glimpse of the buddy system. Finally, he went to his first official, I guess, after party.
Yeah.
And at that first official after party, you kind of got a hint of these cliques that I told you about.
Yeah.
And this is how this guy operates, and this guy clicks up with that dude, and there's like a leveling system to the clique too. And it's like those are so I could talk about somebody else, but if they're in that little circle cliques that they got out there, guy I've never even spoke to, talked to, or anything, hates me just because I said something about his clique boy. You know, so they're sitting there late at night, getting drunk, partying, and they're like, did you see what the chat said about you, man? Look at this. And then it's like, fuck, man, that's fucked up. Fuck him. And even though it probably could be either most of the time it's either a hellacious joke or the truth.
Right.
That's about all I do. The shit I'm not saying that's not true. It's speculation as well. There's some, but I always had comedic flair. So I mean, unless I actually don't like you, then I'll be a straight fucking asshole and point it out and turn it in. But most of my stuff is either jokes or truth, or really good jokes that are true. That we're just saying are jokes so everybody laughs and I don't get stabbed to death by some Connie or somebody.
Yeah, but I think some people take your sense of humor the wrong way, or they can't read you,
or they're just fucking shitty people.
That too.
There's a lot of people out here that be tripping on some of the stuff I do, and it's like, fuck off.
You fucking serious?
Yeah. It's like, that was funny, dude. What's wrong with you? And I will say this. I had a situation where I got fed up with a certain individual treating me a certain way, and I left myself. And ever since then, I am real outside. I still kind of feel bad about Kyle being offended with the whole "fuck you, bitch" Caitlyn deal, but at the same time, she did antagonize me. You witnessed it, and it was still halfway a joke. I was drunk as fuck in a Waffle House, but regardless, outside of that scenario, that kind of bothers me. I just don't give a fuck now. Like, fuck you. I've had instances where I'll make jokes or say something about somebody and they'll run across me and why'd you say that? Or I was fucked up or whatever. And I used to be like, well, what did I say? What's wrong? What did I do? Now it's like, okay, fuck off. Just walk away. I just don't care what these are people who are the problem with the world. They ruin fun, enjoyment, happiness, laughter. They want to find something wrong in something that the majority finds hilarious. It's just a joke. They're losers. These people are losers.